can you please share two special cases from your experience? A case so complex or bizarre that it stayed with you, kept you awake at night. And I would like to know one case which was a nice one and had a happy ending unexpectedly.
I'll start with a happy ending because it happened recently, so
Oh,
it's fresh in my mind.
okay.
So there is a person whom I have been supporting for more than I think 6 months now, after a very, very, very bad breakup.
Okay.
So I would get his call at 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, saying, "I'm on the terrace. I'm going to jump and die. I cannot. I just don't know what to do. I cannot live without her." So my work was to like sit and calm him down and understand how important he is and how blessed he is with whatever he has, and how many people dream of a life that he has today. So this went on for almost 6, 7 months, and
Can I
every
ask the
night,
age of this person just to understand?
30 years old,
30?
30, 30. You must have thought some 15, 16, is it? No, it's a
20s
30-year-old.
max.
Yeah, I told you, right? Like, it's now we cannot bracket them with age or generation. People, yeah, everywhere across generations.
Father.
So this person used to, I don't know, I never gave up on him because that's my moral responsibility. And I was sure that he would overcome because here and there I could see certain signs. Okay, he's seeking happiness, but just like what you said, the movies influence. He used to think like, the broken heart has to be some devdas crying, and you have to show like you're a loser, you have lost everything. Only then they will tag you as a good boy, good boyfriend. All these things were in his head. So he thought, okay, I right now need to mourn, I need to be sad, and he used to induce is what I felt, because by the time he was like 7 or 8, he returns back from work, and then he would sit and listen to all sad songs, and then he would go to the terrace, then he would smoke, then he would call me and cry and shout and howl, and I don't know what else he used to do, but he's like, I'm going to jump up from here, and I take another good 1 hour to bring him down, see that he gets back to his room and he's sleeping. Okay, that's my work. Just imagine, for 6 months I had to do this. And then what happened was, I had already suggested him, because he was staying in the same place where the girl is living, and she had moved on and she had gotten married, and I had told multiple times, like, it's better that you move from that place, because each spot is a memory for him. So I said, why don't you take a break, why don't you go? So he decided to take a transfer to another branch, and he went to another place. And after 2 months, the calls slowly dropped. I was very happy the calls dropped. And then he said, like, I'm coming to Chennai, I want to meet you. So I said, sure, why not? Come and meet me. So he said, no, I'm a little shy to meet you. So I'm going to order something for you. I said, I don't take any gifts. I don't know what you're talking about. So he said, no, you really should take this. I said, why? What happened? Then he sends me a picture with this new girl.
Oh.
He's so happy. And he got married now.
Oh.
But then he sent the picture, and he sent a whole lot of chocolates to me. And then he was so thankful, and he was so happy. He said, like, I really thought it's over. But it just took one bold step to move from there to a different place. And he happened to meet this girl who was going through a similar situation. So they became comfort for each other.
Okay, right.
And it was such a good feeling for both of them, because I spoke to both of them. And though it is wrong for me to share anything about the person to the other person, the guy had already told the story to her, so she already knew about it. But then they came for 1 or 2 sessions with me to understand which are the areas that they need to work on. And they are so happy today. They are so happy. And they keep sending me messages and keep, complaining, small little fights. This is
Oh.
what happened. He doesn't take care of me now. He doesn't love me anymore. All this is what I'm managing. I was like, now what am I doing? I understand I had to save you from something. Now what am I doing? But these are the small little, instances that make you extremely happy, because that guy would have jumped off any time if he had no one to talk. It's a
Right.
life so valuable. See, so I keep telling him, you should have jumped from there. You would have missed a lovely girl like this, right? And he's like, oh, please don't talk about it. And he feels so bad about it now. He's like, okay, it's such a shame. I thought of ending my life. I would have, he has a beautiful life now. And Their parents are happy. The girl is also happy. So this is one thing that made me very happy. But now let me go to the thing which gave me sleepless nights. Though this one was also a sleepless night, but it's not so bad. Because generally, we who work with such cases, we have a process of switch on and switch off. Even then, it affects us. I should be very honest that it affects us. Sometimes out of nowhere, we would remember that particular person as in, oh shit, this happened. Oh, it shouldn't have happened. It hits you. This might be a case which I had taken probably 4 or 5 years ago, but even then it creeps into your mind. Because at the end of the day, we are all very emotional people. It can come anytime. So here is a case where they had an arranged marriage, and unfortunately, the guy lost his job immediately after marriage. So whatever gold or whatever savings the girl had, she pitched in, and they started to move on. They moved abroad, and they moved on in their life little by little. So here is the issue. The issue is the guy doesn't like her smell. Okay, you might find it strange. So I said, did you come to me to tell that you don't like her smell? You can always tell her. Okay, you can have an open conversation. But he's not in a condition to tell that. So every day he takes up extra work until she sleeps so that he can come home.
Oh my god.
just just imagine, what can I do as a therapist while they are not ready for an open conversation? So I said, I would like to talk to your wife. So when I spoke to the wife is actually thinking a different thing altogether. What she's thinking is, I think he has a girlfriend at work. No, he's not coming. I think he's doing something very secretive. No, he's not even sleeping. He's not even sitting next to me. He just gets up when I go towards him. So then I said, no, I think you guys need to have a conversation. And then I started telling her, start doing this. Like how you train uh, people to seduce or something. I was feeling so bad. I was like, what? You need to dress up well, carry yourself well. Because this girl was feeling like, then she used to ask me, "Ma'am, if he genuinely loves me, then why should I do all this?" See, I cannot have an intimate conversation with her and say, this is what it is. End of the day, I am a therapist. I'm not anyone to her.
There are
So in
lines
whatever way, yeah,
for you.
whatever way I could, from my end, I tried. I tried my best to put into the girl's head. But then it became so bad that if whatever effort this girl put in, the guy found it to be very offensive. In the sense, he started telling, I don't like her even more now. No, I hate her. So this went on. I worked them. Two people can be extremely good people, but it's not necessary to be great partners. See, here, individually, wonderful people. And personally, I wanted this to work out. Generally, you're not supposed to put your heart into these kind of, sessions. But because I was so closely connected, I actually thought these things would work. But the guy was not ready for an open conversation. Just understand, this today's world, open communication about sex is taboo or about smell is taboo. I don't understand.
Really.
I was like shocked. I did have a conversation keeping both of them together where both of them were uncomfortable. I was the only person who was not comfortable. I mean, who was comfortable. They were so uncomfortable about the conversation. So there's nothing much a person like me can do in such situation. I just asked them to take a break, go for a holiday. And then I asked them to have 2 separate vacations. And then I asked them, like, how do you feel? They both were happy away. So something that I thought would work out and things would be good. This particular case gave me real sleepless nights because I was finding every way possible to crack this down. Because I actually suggested someone, my superior, who's very senior. So I thought probably, when you are of the same age group, sometimes you may not feel comfortable, but someone who is like your mother figure or someone, you might sort of listen. So I referred them to them. If she just told me, you wasted your time. This is not something that's going to work. They really need to move 2 separate paths. So what I'm saying is something like a smell can also break marriages. But what I don't understand is, while using all the gold and everything, he should have thought about the smell as well. I don't
Yeah,
get
I
it.
wanted to know like how many years of marriage was this?
This is the third year of marriage.
Acha, after 3 years he realized this thing.
Yeah, after 3 years, he's very uncomfortable. See, initially, I thought it might be about the body because I get a lot of cases where the guys maintain themselves very well and the girls might be having a little bit of pouch here and there. So they feel a little uncomfortable and not very happy seeing their wives like that, though, which I'm completely against all this. But if they're not happy and if the husband wants a wife to take care of her body and look good, he always has the right to tell her, like, why don't you join
Should
me
tell.
to the gym? Let's work out together.
Right.
I would like to see you more beautiful. Like, it's okay to talk, right? I
Absolutely.
even got to an express that I'm asking you to talk to your wife, not to someone else's wife. I'm asking you to talk to your wife. What is happening? So this guy was really not ready. So what I'm trying to say is, it was a bizarre case. It gave me sleepless nights. And I had opened all the books available, everything that I had not looked for a long time to just bring a conclusion to this. And that was the last thing, was to refer them to my HOD. So then there it didn't work. So some cases are weird, Ritu, but
Oh
it
my
gives you
god.
definitely sleepless nights.
Okay, I did not expect it to be this bizarre, you know? The smell, it is such a tiny thing we think about, right? We don't even pay attention to it. Especially when
Right.
you're in a relationship, you don't think about smells. Like,
Correct.
it's there every day, like from the day one, it's there, right? And you get used to it. After 3 years, if the
Yeah.
person's realizing, okay, now this is bizarre, I can
It
understand.
is. It is. So I was like thinking, there are many cases like this which are strange, but this was, in 15 years, this really stood out. I mean,
My
it gave
god.
me not just sleepless nights, it made me feel like, am I really good at what I'm doing? Because it
Oh.
makes you doubt, in spite of having so many positive cases and doing so well at work. This is one case which made me question myself because it was not going anywhere. And I was putting all my heart and soul into it and saying, like, okay, this has to work out somehow. Oh, it didn't. That's where it really, I felt very bad that I couldn't give them a closure.
But some things are not in your hand, right?
Yeah, it
You
is
tried
not. And I
everything.
think they will be happier if they are far away, because when I asked them to take holidays separately and take holidays together, they said they're happier when they took separate holidays. So that clearly says that they cannot stay together.